Hey all, it's Providence Hogan, owner at Regatta Beach Club, not a lawyer. So, I've been going through the numbers for April, and I just want to give you some ideas, okay? Now, anytime you want to, you can get a balance sheet report from the office, the CAM, the management company. This one is the latest one. It's as of April 30th. Now, it's 89 pages and there's a lot of stuff in here. You could look at it, have some fun if you like, but I have some stuff I need to point out, and they're not all problems, but they're all something you should be aware of. Oh, and since I'm not a lawyer, this is all my opinion. And because I just transposed these numbers, there's a chance that I got something backwards or so. It's my dyslexia. But I did the addition and I helped, and I checked it again. So I did the very best I could. Okay, so this is RBC owned units. Now, our Regatta Beach Club owns a certain amount of commercial units and a certain amount of regular units. Their actual income is zero from these units. Their budgeted income, let's just say for the commercial owned units, should be about $1,350 a month. For the RBC owned units, they're saying $6,300 a month. Total rental income is supposed to be $7,706. But you see over here where they take a variance? That means they don't actually get that money. So negative, negative, and negative. So the actual income is negative. The budgeted income, I think this is for the quarter, is $30,000. The variance, because they're not accepting the money, is $30,000. The annual budget is $94,000, and the budget remaining is $92,000, which means they're not getting anything. Now, in a meeting, Jack Fleming said, well, we're not getting the money we need from the rentals. I had pointed out that we weren't getting paid anything for the rentals. I was told I lied, and here it is in the sheet showing that. The problem is they want to sell all the units for $500,000, but they should be collecting rents for $9,200, $92,500, say. That would be 5 years worth of rent. Now, the rents are low because the board of directors refuses to commit to the terms of the agreement they signed many years ago that would make these commercial units worth a commercial value. And so they're telling us that they're losing all this money, and boy, wouldn't it be great if we got an extra $500,000 right now to help pay for all of our other issues. But actually, do we want to receive this money? Do we want to give it up? Do we want to toss in the towel for underpriced units? Okay, that's what I have to say about the RBC commercial owner-owned and regular RBC-owned units, other than where I live in New York. I lived in a co-op that had many commercial units, and the ability to rent out and to make a profit from those commercial units really lowered this building's fees, monthly fees, a lot. Well, it's New York City, a lot. But why isn't something like that in our plan? The building I'm talking about had about 500 units, maybe 6. We have 350 units. I'm not saying that we could do that, but, we shouldn't be giving away what we do have. Next, I came across this, and this is reimbursements to board member John Middendorf. And it just says reimbursement of supplies. Reimbursement of supplies and supplies. The amount for April is $4,606.03. Nowhere are we given the receipts from the stores that he purchased these things at. I want the receipts from the actual stores. I don't want a receipt written out by John Mittendorf. Oh, I spelled his name wrong. Sorry about that. I don't want, I think it was spelled incorrectly in the monthly statement. But anyway, I don't want a piece of paper from John Middendorf saying, I bought supplies for $5.35. No, I want the actual receipts for the supplies. I think this leads us open to more of what Jessica Benedict did, which was steal money. I'm not accusing John of stealing this money. I'm saying that unless we, all the owners, have access to all these records, we are leaving ourselves open for theft. Because clearly in the past, the board of directors was not taking care of their fiduciary responsibility, and it's up to us. Okay, my next issue is Best Beechin. Now, I've got no problem with Todd making money. I hope Todd makes all the money in the world. I just find it odd that he was hired and his corporation happened after he allegedly stole the boat on the property that is now being litigated. At the last pretrial hearing, Todd showed up, but Alex Valinsky, his alleged co-conspirator, did not show up and has not been seen around, and his apartments are closed down. Now, when we're talking about Best Beechin, people have been concerned for various reasons. In general, the amount of money that we pay him for certain jobs. Well, here in May, it looks as though we've owed him a total of $9,674.62. As far as I can tell, about $1,460 in open invoices was not paid, but what seems to have been paid is $8,214.62. Todd does a bunch of things around here. He takes care of pool maintenance. I think he gets the garbage ready for when the garbage is coming. But I don't understand why he's being paid to pay other people to work at the front desk. From what I've heard, and I don't have it on 100% authority, there are only 2 people who work the front desk who are employees of either RBC or our managing company. I don't know why Todd would be paying anybody to run our front desk. The thing with that is, of course, if he's doing that, if he's taking care of the front desk, not only is he getting paid, are they getting paid for their hourly rate, but he's getting the profit on top of that. So I would like all of that to be made very clearly for us. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, there's just one last thing is legal expenses. Let's take a look at our legal expenses for April. $12,182. Now, we all know that a lot of this money, close to $1 million, has been paid through our insurance for legal expenses for the BMI debacle. Well, Johnson Pope is the lawyer for all of that. I don't know if all of this is our money paying Johnson Pope. I don't know why we would be paying them if our insurance company is supposed to be paying them. But if we are, and it looks as though we are because I didn't see any money coming in from our insurance company, we've paid them $7,828 in April alone. Now there's this other legal service, Adams and Reese, and they've been paid $4,354 in 1 month. If I'm correct, this has to do with the board of directors